Hey, everybody. Good morning. Hey, Amethyst. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Miss Lee. Hey, Kathy P. Hey, y'all. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you do not want to hear anything to do with the drama, please exit now. In true Contessa fashion, we are going to address it head on with the facts and keep it moving. I made kind of a misstep by letting my emotion get the best of me before I was ready to post some stuff, but let's get to the basis of actually what is happening. Please be decent in the chat, or you'll just get timed out and blocked, or keep it moving. We are going to address this once, post proof, or I'm going to address it once, post proof, and keep it moving. So I have always been very clear that I speak on behalf of me, myself, and I. That's it. Well, now people that are close to me are getting drug into a whole lot of shit, and things are happening all over. People are trying to piece together, like, what is going on here? Some of it's already been addressed, such as the Erica stuff. My complete interaction with Erica from start to finish in my history that of even knowing her has already been shown. It's in videos. I don't have a past with her. I don't know her. I knew of her. I knew enough to stay away and know that these were typical behaviors of hers and to be careful. She interjected herself into the Marvon story. That is why I called her out in the first place and why she's upset with me. And that's okay. That's fine. But I've already addressed it, completely addressed it extensively with all of my interaction with her, unless she's on other alts, which is very possible, but that's totally okay too. It is what it is. Her mission was way different from the get-go than mine ever was. Ever was. Now let's take it a step into Erica and me have never worked together. Erica and me have no past history together. Erica and me have never spoken on Facebook except through my page. People are being doxxed because of Erica and her misinformation. And they're giving her a platform to spread all of this stuff about people that have nothing to do with things. This has been a historical thing that has been happening. That's why I got in front of it. And that's why all of my interaction with her has been out front. Everything I do is on Front Street. One time, I haven't posted the proof right before or right after I said something, and the internet has blown up. I have never doxed somebody. I have never touched anybody's personal life. I have never done any of this shit, nor would I. I'm not a part of the drama community. I don't want to be a part of the drama community. I don't like addressing the drama. But I told you all from day one I would be transparent with you no matter how that fell out. I have walked us through the confusion that I had with the Dono girls and Roseanne, Flava, and all of the drama there. I had no clue what was going on, and I told you guys that. I didn't know who to believe, what was going on. I was being told so many stories. I was never a part of their group. My focus was never solely on the donations, anything like that. Again, I never even encouraged anybody to ask for refunds. But here we are. They aligned with other platforms to out that information and have stuck to those platforms. Anything that I have ever shared from them, I asked extensively if it was okay to be shared, if I had permission to share it, and if it was factual. I have never had negative interaction with any of them until now. And because I came out and said that I know Flava was not being truthful, neither was Roseanne in parts, it gives everybody the opportunity to dox random strangers because I said that she lied. Well, unfortunately, the truth is she did. I have told you guys since moment one, my focus was the facts. I thought she was on that same page. Granted, my mistake. When Michelle came into this, I was also honest with you guys and said I wanted nothing to do with her. Nothing to do with her. Well, guess what? I've said it all along. There's a reason why I didn't. And no, her hands are not clean whatsoever. Flava and Michelle, and this will be posted right after this on Facebook. I tried to get the screen recording to pop up and I still might be able to get it. All I care about is the fact that people are being truthful in the Marvon story. Michelle and Flava first aligned to try and set Molly up to make Molly look worse, in my opinion. You can read the screenshots and take what you want from it. She absolutely lied to me about her intention. I would never have been okay with trying to set Molly up on anything worse than what was already happening. There's no need for it. The BBC calls that Michelle got was Flava. They tried to pin that back on MGL, is what it looks like in the text messages. Michelle was even going to the extent of saying that she was going to take her own life during this. And supposedly, according to the text messages, she was laughing about it because she was in on it. Do I care? No. But I do care because there's so many people that jumped in to defend Michelle because she is a very unstable, unhealthy woman. And all along, Flava was right there thinking it was fun in the games for a show. I will never get down with shit like that. Period. Point blank. End of story. I will never get down with trying to set anybody up to make a situation worse, to make trolls worse, to do anything like that. It's not okay. There's no need for it. Am I disappointed? Yes. But at the end of the day, not really, because I was never a part of this group. The Dono Girls, their mission. I never worked hand in hand with them. I kept hearing that they were mad about stuff being shared. I had no idea what was going on. It didn't matter to me. It still doesn't matter to me. But you don't go from trying to set Molly up with an unstable woman as a show to make people hate Molly worse. Then you flip up and now you're going hard into Michelle's real life because she upset you. And now you're doing it to me because I upset you. I've sat back and heard, I've not watched any of them. I've gotten clips. I have seen enough to know what's being said, what's being done. Not only have they drugged me into it, but now Erica was given a platform to bring on a person who is an alleged P to talk about me. And I've never even had an interaction with this man. To my knowledge, unless he's on an alt, never have I spoken to that man in my life. They have used me calling out the bullshit of what Erica did. Erica has now used that to spread her hate against other groups of people and try to get them all riled up and do all of this stuff, which is happening, and they're jumping right into it. Go back a month ago. I posted a video. It's got screenshots where Molly confirms that Erica was giving her, Erica knew who all of us were. We were all running scared. I have been saying the same things all along on Front Street. I don't give a fuck about Flava and Roseanne's drama and their group and who was doing what and who was saying what and who was taking. I have one mission, the truth. When you play games like this, there's nowhere. Where are we? What are we doing? How is it this hard to stick to the facts and keep it moving? And I apologize that I let my emotion get the best of me and I didn't come out and drop the screenshots like I normally do before I even open my mouth. I apologize. That was my mistake. But those of you who have used that mistake showed your asses. Because You have allowed people who I've never even interacted with to spread more misinformation on your platforms because it's all about the drama. Nanya, are you sure? B, for example, I haven't been showing really anybody anything behind the scenes because there's nothing. I mean, there's certain things being said, but there's nothing. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Nanya. Hold on. Like this is enough, y'all. This is fucking enough. We're going into the holidays. People have enough shit on their plates. Sorry, grabbing it and I'm being slow. Here you go. I'm sending it right now. Got you. There you go. The facts are the facts. That's it. B Fergs, me too. And I messaged some of the people that I liked because of all the shit and said, look, I'm not going to be showing my face. I'm not going to be around because I don't want these people to be affected by things I do. Thank you, Jennifer. I agree. Mercedes, that's exactly right. And that's okay. Like, let them. I'm not doing these things to them. And that's okay. There you are. You ready?
I mean, I'm here.
Hello.
So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, first things first, this is what I wanted to say. On the realist, just kidding. Um, so I understand that this is emotional for you because it's
That's
been
not
an attack, but one of the things that you've done very well is to not act out of emotion and to stick to the facts and the truth.
speaking of
So I feel like that's what needs to actually happen. That's what's going to clear things up. So I wanted to come on and share some exact facts. I will, well, actually, I think you already have all of my screenshots and shit, but I will absolutely, maybe we could just post them on Facebook after this. If you really want to know something, don't, don't, I feel like everybody has said from the very beginning, trust no one. Do your own research. Look at shit and read it for yourself. You may read it and get a totally different interpretation. Wonderful. Nobody, like, this is so, I mean, honestly,
so
how,
dumb.
I mean, I am not, well, first of all, Judy Bill is a wonderful lady, but fuck you if you think I'm a 50-year-old white lady from Florida, because you got it all the way twisted. However, back in, what was the date of that live? I want to say it was September 13th. No, October 5th. Yeah. On October 5th, Molly says Erica is about to give her all the information that's going to send the nonsensical channel. Everybody's going to be scared, right? And it's like, oh shit, that means Erica's feeding Molly information. Well, that's going to be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Boom. We'll post a clip on that. That's October 5th, guys.
Already posted. Yeah.
October 5th. This is what, November, fuck, 23rd this morning?
I started addressing it over 2 months ago.
Right. You did a live before Molly announced publicly that Erica was involved. You announced, you had a live that said, in case y'all don't know, these are the behaviors. This is what has happened. Here's some of the people that she has victimized, and they came on and they told their stories. It was confusing as fuck. I understand, because nobody knew. We had to pull out the whiteboard with all the fucking names and show people, right? I get that that was confusing. But the warning that was given on September 7th, 13th, excuse me, is the same exact thing we're trying to say now. And people don't want to listen. You don't want to fucking whatever, then don't fucking blame anybody else when you're in the middle of a fucking shitstorm. People need to be adults and take accountability for the shit that they've done.
Yeah.
Like, that's the truth of it.
Flava, I didn't put you in with Erica, I said very clearly that Erica was giving you information because
Here,
right
wait a
after
second. No. Let's discuss that. There
okay,
are fucking screenshots of screen recording. You have a live up right now. Nonsense posted after you had mentioned something. You had mentioned something in you had gotten that super chat, right? Okay. So here's the thing. You stood by, I don't stand by Molly's behaviors. I don't fuck with her. Fuck Molly for 4.5 months. Now, if you decided to change your mind and take some of the blood money, good for you. That's your fucking choice. Nobody fucking cares. That's what you don't understand. But then you turned around. So we post. So nonsense posts out the screenshots.
I did, I put some of them up on
Somebody in Patreon has said Flavor's got nonsense information. And then you wonder why Molly's in your chat. But cool. That's just the fucking opinion. She gets to have that just like you can say and have your opinion. Wonderful. That happened 3 days before anybody went live before about it. You went live and you said, I don't know why nonsense is saying Molly's just trying to be, oh, because I apologize. I can absolutely, you can post screenshots and I can of our conversation where everybody has told you. We thought you apologizing was the right thing because you went real life.
I've said that here.
We've said it publicly multiple times. We agreed with your apology.
I
Nobody
never said you
cares
were with
about the
Erica all
apology.
along. That's where you're wrong. I never said you were with Erica all along. I said,
No, you said no. Hold on. Again, facts and truth. You said on a live. I just got an email. You were mad about Nonsense's post for saying that Molly was coming only to be your friend to get her information. You don't even know her information, but I just got this email, and Erica said she's supposedly a Scarlett De Leon. And Erica told me that nonsense called CPS. You can check that because you're fucking
wait, they said I called CPS?
yeah, 211 times.
What?
And
On
and
who?
Erica said that this person has, and that nonsense has done this. You read the fucking email out loud on your live on November 18th. That shit is the shit that set fucking nonsense off. And she went live that next morning, all emotional, which she shouldn't have done.
Yeah, I just
And
said,
I'm sorry, we've had that conversation. That's
yep.
not what you should have done.
Nope, I shouldn't have.
You went live. You didn't release shit because you could see what was happening behind the scenes, and Flavor was being set up. Everybody is being set up by this one person, and y'all don't see it. But you don't want to see that you reading that live on Erica, excuse me, the live, you reading that email on live from Erica gave her all the validity in the world and opened you up to a fucking can of worms.
You brought a man on there that I've never had a conversation with ever, ever a day in my life. Never, he's never came to me unless he's under an alt. But still, I looked to see if there was nothing, not a single thing. And you gave him a platform because you were mad because I said, I knew you had lied about stuff. You told me that you were always worried about Michelle. And then I find out that you and Michelle were behind the BBC calls, and she was saying, I'm going to kill myself, which I just posted them on Facebook. And you guys were loud about it, trying to set that it gave Molly number out. Why? You had a focus of the truth, I thought. Why would you tell me that you're not to that kind of stuff? And that's where I was upset. How sick are you people to use mental health like that in unstable people, which he is?
And here's the thing. Here, hold on. Here's the thing. Let's just be honest. Michelle is not a fucking victim in this. She isn't. She absolutely isn't.
No.
But what's the end game? Y'all can't even say, well, we want her off the internet, but you keep giving her ammo to keep going and talking about it. Because y'all keep doing lives about it. I can guarantee you, stop talking about somebody, then the little simps who are like, oh my God, poor Michelle. I just can't believe these people are doing this to her. They're not going to go on her fucking lives and watch her lives.
Yeah.
That's how you cut it off. But y'all keep going and going and going. What's the end game then? Because if it's not for her to off herself, or not for her to hurt herself, or not for her to permanently go away under some type of charge, what's the point? Oh, she's lying. She shouldn't be lying to her people like that. Okay. Molly's a fucking liar. Everybody, well, I'm not going to say everybody. Most people are liars on the fucking internet.
Yep.
So do some lives about those people. I again, 100%. And I'm going to say it publicly. I've already said it to you, Flava. I've already congratulated you privately before all this shit happened, but you don't want to talk about that. You just want to talk about the fact I asked you for proof and receipts when I questioned you and Roseanne. But it's all good. So I will say it publicly. Congratulations on your monetization. I
No,
think it's amazing that you get to have a page where you get to tell your story, talk about your history, connect with people. That's fucking amazing. Good for you. I ain't mad at it 100%. I don't knock nobody's hustle. That's not who I am, and you should have known that from the get. However, when you get on a live and you say everything that Erica has told you, before Nonsense said shit about you being involved with Erica, you went on a live and said, Erica told me, which involved you with Erica. And what did I say to you, Flavor? Let's talk about that. I said, you're fucking around with some fucked up people. And I promise you, you need to be safe. And I pray for you and your family's safety. Good luck. Nobody's mad like that.
They were a part of those lives back in the day with Erica being talked about. Everybody knew, like the people that supposedly had the same focus. And no, Flava, I'm not confused. I said Michelle was in on that. I said Michelle was in on that with you. You were the one making the calls with the voice changer. And people were so pissed and thought Molly was behind it. And they jumped in to protect Michelle because they thought that Molly had given her phone number out. That's where you're missing it. You went real life on Molly doing things like that, which again, you've apologized for. That's between you and her. But then you were close with Michelle. And then when the going got tough, you switched up and now you've done the same thing and gone real life on Michelle. Here nor there, not my business. I don't care. Keep it away from me. But you kept saying behind the scenes, you were saying that I was bothering you, or I don't even know what your fucking issue is with the fact that I was posting stuff after asking you guys numerous times for clarification if I could post stuff. And that's petty shit. But that's the stuff that it's just honesty. You don't like me? Good. You didn't? Good. That's okay. Nobody cares. But you set up so much shit, all while telling us your intention was the truth and just the truth. And what Molly was doing was horrible.
And I hope and Nonsense, I agree. Jacqueline said Nonsense. With all due respect, but can this be an open forum without prejudice and let the accused explain themselves, please? Here's the thing. Me personally, it's your page, so I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I think it's a come up. It's a have a conversation. But here's what we're not gonna do. So yesterday, 3 people were doxxed on Flava's live by Erica that have absolutely nothing to do with me, Nonsense, or Bluntessa. So to me, Flava, if you want to come up,
Yeah.
you're going to speak on what you've got going on, not anything that Erica has repeated to you or said to you. Speak on your experience. That's my only request. If you choose to let her up, that's my only request.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that. Let me drop the link right now. I'm totally good with that. I'm just not going to do an 8 group up. Like we're not doing the whole
Yeah,
everybody.
no, it's not no jumping everybody. No,
Yeah,
no,
we're not doing that shit. I
no.
can't in that shit. Period. This is for Flava and Flava only for now. If she wants to, again, she doesn't have to.
Beefers, I agree.
It's just stupid. It's all gotta. I here's the end of the story for me. I'm moving and pivoting away from all this real life BS. Period. Like 100%. I'm ending it here. I've posted what I'm going to post. It's out there. I'm done. Now you guys know why I was upset, because I've never been okay with, it's in the chat. I've never been okay with any of this stuff. I've always said, if we're going to do this, we've got to be transparent. It's all got to be out there, because
Yeah.
what they've done to this story is horrific. And that's been my focus. Again, we don't care about the drama. We're addressing it because it has to be, so it can be shut down and moved on. Because now people that are not involved, like Nanya said, they're not involved at all, are having their information put out there all over because somebody got upset.
So Flavia says she doesn't want to come up on panel. That's fine. If you
That's
don't want to
okay.
come up on panel, we respect that. Here's my request though. Okay. So I can tell you, and I'm only speaking for myself, I came to you directly before any of this shit happened. Now, if you choose to leave it on red, don't read it, you got so much going on, then you can't be mad about it when it gets spoke about publicly. That's my
Hold on.
personal opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to be with it. Here's the thing. Y'all want the drama? Go have the fucking drama. You want to do videos on Michelle. You want to do videos about your life. You want to do videos about your history. It's your fucking page. You're more than welcome to do it. What
I
I ask though, and this is for any and everybody, what I ask though is that you be careful. Legit, yesterday in your chat, even your subs were telling you this person is in the comments saying he understands that he has peed somebody. That was 30 years ago, and he was given forgiveness, and they need to get over it. And then you were like, yeah, sure, come up on panel. Please, I beg you, do your research first before you go head hard publicly into that. That's my suggestion. And you don't have to take it. It could be whatever. That's fine.
they're not
I
hearing.
have no issues with that.
I
But
don't.
please, like this real life shit, I don't care what anybody does. Honestly, you want to do that, cool. But for those of you who have channels, and for those of you who want to get into it, it's all good. You can do it the right way, but you need to know that there is a certain level of YouTube, and T and I actually were talking about it last night. There's a certain level of YouTube that is just on a totally different side, and when you surround yourself with people who, when you surround yourself with people who make choices
There she
to
is.
go real life in any impact, calling CPS, calling adult protective services, exploiting children, exploiting people's tragedies. Anytime you surround yourself with that, you are making a choice that opens up your home, your life, your family to the possibilities of those things. That's my only, and again, this is my fucking personal opinion. It's not pointed towards anybody. It is to anybody who makes a page that may not know that. There's a lot of newer pages. We are new,
He's here.
and this is not my page. I am a new uh subscriber, commenter, whatever to YouTube. That's just what I've observed in 4 or 5 months of being here.
You can talk, Flava.
Okay, first of
Oh,
all,
I'm sorry. I'll go on mute.
about the
Sorry.
whole ordeal with calling Michelle, it was a joke. It was a sketch. I never said it was Molly that put her number out. Maybe the chat did, but don't put that on me. It was a sketch as a joke. Secondly, about the whole Erica situation, I
You
never
didn't.
knew anything
Hold on.
about the woman.
You didn't say we set it up so that now Molly has gave her number out. That wasn't you that said that
Where is it at?
in your in screenshots from your chat.
Where is it at?
In your, it's posted on Facebook. I posted it on Facebook. You
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I will go. I will go and check. I will go and check. At that
Okay.
time, first of all, at that time, everybody who wasn't mad at Molly, who wasn't mad
Everybody,
at Molly.
I'm not mad at you for being mad at Molly Flava at all.
Molly got on. Molly got on there and said that it was Michelle that gave her number out. Then she said it was Kata Joy that gave her number out. I mean, so what's
I'm
the
not
big
mad
deal?
about the number stuff. I'm mad about the fact that you went so hard trying to protect Michelle.
I
Meanwhile,
did. I did. And Michelle threw me up under the damn bus. She accused me of everything. It
I
was
know,
hurtful.
but you were a part of the setup with Michelle and
How?
giving her
What set up?
at
What
Molly.
set up? I did not tell Michelle to click on that link when she hopped on Molly's live and got up there explaining about a damn rope. I had nothing to do with that.
I didn't.
Michelle wanted all this attention. She created her channel. I was not a mod for Michelle the first time she started her channel, her first live. I was not a mod for her. So how was I behind a setup behind Michelle in all of this? Just because I said I did the BBC calls. That gives y'all enough to accuse me of a setup for Michelle?
I said that you lied to me and you were in on the setup of the BBC calls and you tried, and it's in text messages again, that you were, the intent was, let me read it verbatim.
I mean, but still, does that give you right to accuse me of setting Michelle up because I want to see her as herself on live?
I didn't say
So
you
I
specifically,
first of
did I?
all, there were a lot of statements that were made to anybody
Yeah, I didn't
who is
say
doing
that.
that contact. If you took that personally, I feel like that's not on us, that's on you.
Nobody's
So
attacking anybody,
here's
Rob.
the
I was
thing.
already through.
So tell me this,
I was
Flavor.
already through in the mix. When you threw me in the mix and put me out there with Erica and all these other people that I have nothing to do with,
No.
you're right.
You
I'm gonna
put
be
yourself
defensive.
out there, Flavor.
Oh my gosh.
You did a live. You're the first person who mentioned that you were in contact with Erica. Nonsense did
Why?
not mention that.
Why? Erica got in touch with Christy Payne because she wanted to speak to me.
Okay.
Right. I mean, I don't know what happened.
What does that have?
What
to do with it?
I'm
That doesn't.
telling you what the video shows.
That does
The
not
video
give
shows,
nobody the right to say I'm in
Hold
on
on, y'all.
everything with Erica.
Don't talk over each other, please. I hate that stuff. Hold on. What I said was the first live I did that I mentioned you was when I announced that Molly had somebody in her Patreon that was saying that you knew who I was. Coincidentally, and you know as well as I do, which you maybe you have changed your mind, but of course that was going to put heat on you from Molly. Like her, oh shit, here we go. And it did happen. And we saw it and I was laughing about it. And I even said, I don't think Flava even knows. I sent you the post in your inbox. I have always said, if you had questions for me, come directly to me, ask me.
Nonsense. You know good as well as anybody else. Even if I did know who you were, I would not tell Molly Golightly shit about who you are. Just because I apologize to her about calling her son school does not mean nothing. I would never be in cahoots with Molly. I would never be Molly's friend.
You put yourself with Erica. You didn't even attempt, and you knew about Erica because I'd been telling you, like, look, I don't know what all this is about. Like all along, you knew about Erica.
Erica,
and the moment you get upset, hold on. Let me say this once. You got upset on a personal level, not even with me. You were upset. I understand that, and I don't care. But then as soon as somebody was stirring the pot and thought they were going to, give you all this background, here comes Erica. Why do you think Erica swoops in on all of these times? She did it to Molly too. She was the source of misinformation. Again, all of it's already out there. You knew this. You knew. And then you take that, and not only did you take it and run with it, she sent it to and you're not the only one that did it. There's other people that have taken this and ran with her information and put it out there and so on and so forth. The anti-caters, they've all done it. I've shown all of that. And you know that it's been a problem for all of us who were like, what the fuck? That's not true.
Nonsense. I said, until Erica can show some proof, I will not believe her on nothing she says. Did I not say that?
I don't know, because I honestly only watched clip, or I got
you I'll be real, you said it, but you said it after Erica had spewed all these lies for about an hour. Well, maybe 35, 40 minutes, something like that, right? So but you have to understand, right? So here you are letting her talk and you're asking questions. Now I'll give you that. You ask like, wait a second, I'm confused. How does this tie back in? And you're like, oh, I can connect with that because that's the same experience I had. I'm not knocking your experience. Your experience is yours. However, there's other people in your chat that don't have that critical thinking, right? And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe she says she never doxes. She says she never goes real life. She says she called CPS 211 times. That's a strong allegation.
That's a strong allegation saying
None of
that
it is
everybody
Judy
that's
Bill.
attacking Michelle wants to see
Yeah,
Michelle as
I knew
herself.
she was
I didn't say
somebody.
everybody. I never said everybody.
You
And you
didn't put
know
a name though. You did a
what?
name on it.
Do what?
Put a name on it either.
Why did you take that? If it doesn't apply to you, then why would it have ever bothered you?
You didn't put a name on it, nonsense. You got on here, you made allegations that people that are messing with Michelle wants to see her as herself
And there
on
is
live.
some that have said it. They have said it, and that's here nor there.
Who said that? Who
You
had?
just want me to bring up more names so you can get
No,
more.
no.
Yes.
But you can't just throw allegations out here without saying who.
Oh Lord.
That's not right for you to do that. For you to sit up here and say people want to see that. I don't think nobody on YouTube wants to see Michelle do that.
Okay, but that's your opinion, right?
And mine is different.
And
But
hers
she
is
said,
different.
but she said she has
Flava,
names of people that have said that.
Stupid.
but
This
Flava,
isn't
here's the
even
thing.
the topic.
She is just like this is her page. She gets to have that opinion if that's what she sees and
No,
that's
that
what
was
she
an opinion.
believes.
That was an opinion. She just said she has people. She has people that have said that. She just
No.
don't. That I'm trying to get her to put people's name out. She just said that.
That's not what she said. She said,
oh my
the
goodness,
setup, the setup and the stuff that was happening behind the scenes.
Yep.
That's what she's talking about. And those screenshots have been released. Anybody who wants to do their own research, make up their own mind, they don't have to believe anything. They could read what was already posted this morning and be done with it from there. Here's the thing, Flava, again, congratulations on your page. More than, best of luck to you. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a place where we have to agree to disagree. That's it. I don't wish you no harm. I don't wish you, no foul. I wish you much success in your page. I hope that it continues to succeed.
Yep.
But I also pray that you continue and are diligent about not doing anything reckless that could put your family in danger. That's my only prayer. You don't have to take that. You don't have to make that yours at all. That's it.
Granny T, I said 18. It was like 18 creators. Again, I already apologized for saying like that was just a number. It felt like that. Like there's so many people. And that's the thing is you guys will pick up on little things and run with it. And I understand. And I totally should not have gone live that morning on emotion without posting the proof first. Again, the proof is already out there. And I apologize to Flava. I should have posted the proof with exactly what I was saying that I was upset with you for doing and what according to the screenshots, I was not expecting to see that you were involved in these calls to Michelle and helping her get this ball rolling and all of this stuff. I had no clue. That's here nor there. That's not even the point. What you do with her is none of my business. I wish you nothing but the best on your channel, everything of that nature. The real life stuff on all ends is getting ridiculous. There is so much stuff out here that is going on. I don't care what you guys do with Michelle. I don't want nothing to do with it. But it's like you have to pick a side one way or the other. Do I think that there is absolutely too much being fed to her and attention? Yes, but we can't stop any of that. It's going to continue to happen. So as far as her, that's why I've always stayed away from it. Flava, I've always stayed away from it. Always. I won't touch anything to do with her. So when I found out that you were involved with thinking it was fun, and here she is saying that she's going to take her life on live, and you guys were laughing about it, it was all an act.
Who was laughing about that?
Let me see. Lord, that was fun. I'm confused about what. Let me go back. Hold on. You want me to read them?
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Michelle said she was going to take her life, and I was laughing about that.
So according to your chat.
According to my chat or from me?
You're a part of the chat. It says, can you hear me? Somebody responds and says, does she know?
Can you post what you're reading out?
Can I what?
Can you post whatever you're reading out?
They're already posted on Facebook. How the hell are you doing the voice? She knows it's you though, right? LOL was the response. Oh Lord, LOL. You said she knows it's me. We laughing in the text. Somebody
Okay,
said,
what
oh
is
my God, she said she's going to kill them. Her channel will be gone. Somebody else says, oh my God, yes, she needs to delete the live. What the fuck? I'm sure her minions already screen recorded that and will make a whole deal out of it. She said she's going to kill herself. Is she okay? Yes, she is. It's an act. Oh God, she's good, LOL. Is it? She said she was going to kill herself. Maybe she said end her live. I hope I heard it wrong.
she
How
said end her life?
her
Ain't
voice?
nobody nothing about killing herself.
What?
She was saying end her life. She didn't say nothing about killing herself.
Here's the thing. Again, everybody has a different interpretation, and that's okay. Nonsense has owned the part that she played and the stuff that she said the other day.
It's
That,
on Facebook.
again, that's on her. Okay, fine. She takes that. If you want to take zero accountability for the parts or the stuff that you've done, that's totally fine. You have that right.
Yep.
After I left Martin for Michelle, I came out and I apologized to everybody that I affected on there. I did that.
That's okay. That's okay.
So what extra apology do I owe you, Nonsense, that you needed so bad?
You don't owe.
No.
Because I came out and I apologized for everything that I did while I was Martin for Michelle. I did that. So now you need an extra apology for what?
No, I
No,
don't.
nobody needs an apology from you,
No.
though. That's the point.
No, I don't want an apology from you because that's
you saying own up to the things I did. I owned up for being the BBC caller. I apologize for the stuff I did while I was mine for Michelle Channel. Now you saying that I need to own up to what I did and stop backpedaling.
So here I said that, and here's my thing, Flavor. You sat on live yesterday and you said Nonsense is the one who dragged me into this stuff with Erica.
She is.
No, she is not.
I did not speak to Erica until
okay,
Nonsense did her live. I did not speak to her until then.
Can I speak though?
Go ahead.
Thank you. On November 18th, you did a live that said, I got an email from Erica. She said all this stuff about Nonsense. You, out of your own mouth, your live is still up. Go watch it back. You said, I got all this stuff on Nonsense, right? That Erica has given me via email, right? Okay, cool. The next day is when Nonsense said, she's the one. Then that's when she went out live all emotional and honestly sounded like a fucking Looney Tune and all that stuff.
I did.
She did. Her doing that live was after you mentioned out loud that you were receiving emails and got all this information from Erica. That was you who involved yourself.
So do you not remember the live she did before that live? Maybe you need to go back and watch the other live she did before that live.
I assure you
about the whole Patreon
I went back
situation.
And I looked at the dates.
About the whole Patreon situation. And clearly I'm a state because I said this and I mean what I said and I hold on to what I said. I know for a fact because Nonsense, you and Nani have told me that y'all have direct access to Molly's Patreon and screenshot stuff. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, if you say that somebody got on there and says that Flavor knows who Nonsense is, who is the person who made that comment?
I have no idea. Still, I don't have access to it like that. I was getting them just like you were from random followers. That same thing. People that randomly are in there that send them. A lot of her old time followers send them all the time. That's exactly where it came from. I don't know who any of those members are. I'm not in there personally. And I've
when they screenshotted the person's name wasn't on it because you posted everybody else's name.
On that one, I think there was a part of it that's cut off, but no, I don't know who made the comment. And then when I asked to see who the comment was actually made, I posted what I was sent. And I laughed about you being put in the middle of it because I knew that you didn't know that post probably even existed. That's why I sent it to your inbox and was like, here's the post.
Well, apparently I didn't see that. All I seen was your live when you got on and said that I was supposed to. I sent it to you. That's when I went on my live.
Okay. Can I clarify something for the people in the comments? I just want to clarify one thing. So a lot of people are like, you need to show the proof here on YouTube. Here's the thing. This page started on Facebook. If you don't want to, you don't have a Facebook, you don't want to, whatever a Facebook, You don't want to sign up for a Facebook. You don't want to go to Facebook to look for it. That's totally fine. The shit is out there.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Here's the thing for me, and I think I'm going to drop down because at the end of the day, it truly, this is just this is just pointless for me. But congratulations on your page, Flava. I cannot say that I wasn't disappointed in seeing you get a super chat from Molly because you were so anti. And I don't need you to hate Molly for forever or do lives about Molly. No, not at all. But to be, it's no different than, I don't know if you watched what happened last night. It's no different than how people felt about Molly being on that panel. Her being there is it's like a co-signature, and she owns the people that she gives money to. And I don't want to see that happen for you at all. But I do wish you the best of luck with your page and with everything that you do. And Godspeed.
There you go. This is what I posted on Facebook. This is what I was upset about, Flava, and this is the only thing that I'm upset about is the fact that
hold on, you weren't a part of the Donor Girls, so how did you get a screenshot of the Donor Girls conversation?
Come on.
Well, obviously, if there's 5 people or 4 people in the chat, it would be from. Well, the same way she got screenshots of, she wasn't a part of the Facebook admin groups either.
You know how it goes, Flava. I was sent every.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because I didn't send it to you. That's what I was saying.
No, you didn't send it to me at all. And that's what I'm saying is you didn't send it to me. But I was sent it, all of everything from multiple different people. The whole thing. So it is. And here's at the end of the day. And this is where I want you to know.
That don't bother me that you have it, because anything that I could say, I will be able to say it in somebody's faces. I mean, but go ahead, nonsense.
That's okay, Flava. Like, here's the problem. And again, I've never asked you for an apology. I don't think you owe me an apology. What I'm trying to get at is this was the only thing I was upset about. And yes, again, I'll say it again. I'm sorry I went live and didn't put this out there and show exactly why I was upset with you when I did. I'm sorry that I did that. And I left it open.
I was upset and it hurt me because I thought me and you had talked on a more personal level. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you were really upset because you thought I was also saying Roseanne was more credible than you. And that's not the case. I was so confused about this drama between all of your group all along. Like, it just has always been really confusing for me. And I never could figure it out. And I never wanted to, because it doesn't matter to the big picture of this. My focus has solely been to uncover the truth of what has been put out here. And I've tried to stick on that course. And again, I apologize that I was ever brought into the drama with Roseanne. And you said something about me outing Roseanne's addiction. Can you?
Yep, that's what she told me. She posted on Penelope's comment that you got on and you told your whole chat about her addiction issues.
I told my whole chat. I think that and again, maybe I'm wrong because I don't know exactly what she's talking about or referencing. But if I said something, chances are it was, I didn't want her. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I disparaged her over it at all. But if I did, Roseanne, and if you feel that way, I'm sorry if I put it out there. I don't think it really went down like that. But again, I don't know because I don't know what she's talking about. But I can't tell you exactly what conversation she's saying I said. So it's hard to know. Could I have said something about it? I might have said something about it, but I don't even know what context it would be in at this point. So if you, Roseanne, if you have the screenshot of exactly what I said or the screen recording, please send it to me so I can address it directly to you and to everybody if I did say something horrible.
And Robin, one thing about Molly bragging, I can't stop Molly from bragging, saying some of her Patreons were my mods. But let me tell you one thing that I have learned with some of these women. They have their own minds. And a lot of them are separating away from her, is what y'all don't understand. A lot of them are separating. They not as close as they were.
I agree. I don't disagree with that statement at all. But so let me, and again, this is just my opinion. Again, take it for what it's worth, because this is what I'm about to say. For me personally, if Molly came into this chat right now, I'd watch what she's saying at first, right? If she's hello and kiki caw and hey, how's it going, and trying to join in on the conversation, 100% you better believe in the comments as a commentator, I'm gonna be like, why are you here? We don't fuck with you. Like, we're not, we don't get down with what you stand for. That's what it is. It's the principle and the character of it. I don't align with what you stand for. Now, does it mean I agree with everything nonsense does? No, you don't have to. But at the core of who that person has shown you to be, do you fuck with it? Oh yeah, I do. I could chat it up. I can be whatever. And me personally, again, and I've said it in her own chat to her, I don't fully agree with the way that Science Girl doxed, right? But that's my personal opinion. And I ain't mad at her for doing it. I understand why she did it, right? Okay. But that doesn't mean you won't find me in her chat. Now, I'm not there if we're watching a Michelle video, but I'll 100% be there during other times. I don't think that just because somebody does one thing, you got to discount them. So I do agree with you. Yes, a lot of people are starting to see other things about her. They are starting to leave in droves. I would agree with you there. What I'm saying though is it's the character of it. It's the wholehearted principles. When you have that conversation and you keep now the super chat, you couldn't have done shit to reject that super chat. That let that be out there for the record. I know that. I know you couldn't have rejected that. What you could have said is, nah, Molly, I don't want any type of that money. However, I'll go ahead and I'll donate that. Or I'll buy, a Christmas kid, present for my neighbor, whatever. Even if you kept the money for yourself, who cares? You put it out there that you don't want none of that blood money. That, and again, that's my opinion. That's it and that's all. That's my opinion. That's how you should have separated yourself.
I understand it, but y'all count me out like I'm some pushover, like I'm caught up. Cause first of all, look, Molly, trust me. Like I said before, no, I would never be friends with Molly Golightly. If she want to come in and throw her money around, that's on her. That's on her. I don't have. I don't. I did not build my platform to get on there and bash Molly every day, and that I just it was too. It played too much with my mental when I was doing it. It was too time consuming, and I mean, I want to put that behind me and let that be. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
To me, I can
that.
understand that.
Yeah, me
I
too.
100% can understand that, and I think that again, and you don't owe. I'm speaking for myself. You don't owe me shit, right? You don't owe me no fucking explanation with what you do with your page, your life, anything like that. I 100% stand by that. But had I seen a post in your group, let's just say, that said, hey, look, I'm moving on from this. I'm moving on to creating my own YouTube channel. Come check me out. This is no longer going to be what I'm about. At least then I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. But the first notification, that you start to see is this, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And again, for the record, I came to you directly before
Here she
ever even
come.
speaking on it in
Oh
a
no.
in a chat, in a live, in a video, anything at all. I
No.
came to you directly first. I spoke my piece. I congratulated you on your monetization. You knew, I mean, I would, well, I can't say you knew because I don't have proof what your eyeballs read, but I know I put it out there.
Yeah, one thing about it, Molly can't. She can't buy me, regardless of what she think. If she think because some of her Patreons or Mars for no, that would never be.
I
God,
don't think that
never
was
be the
ever your
case.
intention. I don't
And
think that you have ever had an intention of being friends with Molly. That's not what I think at all, Flava. And that's very clearly like here's my piece that I hope I don't even know. Like it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid because again, I didn't mean to upset you with the post from her Patreon and saying that, here she comes. It's just been historical with her. Anytime anybody gives her a little bit of information, she runs to try and get, whatever she can out of those people. We've seen it happen time and time again.
But that's
everything.
that's the only reason why I was hurt, because I thought you would have came to me personally like we do
I did.
always.
I did. The post is in your inbox.
Mm.
And that's the problem is like and I get why you were upset. Now I can see after you said like this is how I felt and you know this is what I took from it and this is why I went here. That's totally fine, Flava. Like I'm not here. I don't want to bash you anything. I just don't want to do with the drama between and I still with the Roseanne stuff with you and her, all of that stuff. I just want it to, as far as me, I want to stick to the facts of what has happened to the story. And that is where it's at for me. And I need to pivot because this is only making everybody further crazy. Do you agree? Like all of this side drama and stuff. And then here you get pulled into Erica shit. And Erica, please listen to me when I say this. If you go against her, you'll be her next one because that's what happened. I tried to play nice with her. And not play nice with her. I tried to I knew what was going on. That's why I posted all the screenshots, everything, and just walked it through with her. But when she's given an opportunity, and she's been doing it with Molly all along, there is common factors in this that hit every part. It's Molly, Erica, and the misinformation cronies. And you know exactly where that goes. They continue. And that's where it got bad is because Erica used the first little time to jump in you. And she didn't even come at you over me. She used your platform to go after a completely other groups that she's had problems with in the past. Not even me. Like she's talking about something. I've never had interaction with her history. She used your platform to now bring in other groups on Facebook and put you in the middle of it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, but I nipped that all in the bud. Like I told Big Al Crane and the other lady Crane that came on my channel yesterday, like I told them, I just wanted to clear my name and show that I did not know none of these people prior to this situation or none of that, because that's what I took from what you were saying, that me and Erica were in
So let me
cahoots.
show you. So let me show you what that danger does, right? So here you have a Shira spirit, which I believe is from your page, Flavor. Correct me if I'm wrong. So she says, Scarlett De Leon, talk to you later on. So the same bullshit that Erica spewed on your live yesterday, now you got people here thinking it's funny. So I don't know who the hell Scarlett is, and I feel bad for her if
That's
these
who
people
she tried
choose
to
to
tell me
go.
who nonsense was. This is crazy.
No,
But
I
like I
know,
told
but
her,
that's what I'm saying, Flavor. This is my point, right? So now you have a person who has nothing to do with any of this, may not even be on YouTube or anywhere else.
I've never
And
even
now
heard
their
of
name is thrown into it and they don't have nothing to do with it. That's crazy.
but that's what I took from when Nonsense said that day, that me and Erica were in cahoots, and me, Erica, and Penelope were in this all from the beginning.
No,
That's what I
I
took from it.
understand why you did it. I don't agree with it, but I understand why you did it. I'm not saying I don't. What I'm asking is moving forward, right? If somebody
Mm-hmm.
comes and says something to you about somebody else, don't speak on it till you got those receipts because it's dangerous. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, again, I'm gonna keep repeating it. You and I have never had no funk before this. And for me, we ain't gonna have no funk after this. I have
Right.
no issues with you. I just want you to be safe and successful. That's
Yeah.
it, and that's all.
I
Flavor.
stated that, guys. I stated that I told Erica and everybody else, look, you can't come to me and expect me to believe your words. And yesterday she started sending me, my phone was going off 1,500 times while I was trying
Yeah,
to grocery shop. Send me a bunch of information.
No
And
disrespect, Amethyst. Can you please block Bombshell?
I'll do it.
I don't have access to do it while I'm in here. No disrespect to anybody who supports her, but I'm 100% behind Savage in blocking all the tragedy pimps. So I'm sorry, it's Savage World Order. Okay, that's my own personal
Flavor,
thing. I'm sorry.
can I apologize to you first and foremost though, because what you just said that you were upset with me because you thought like I was going behind your back or, picked Roseanne over you and didn't find you credible. That's not it at all. I've told you since day one, trust no one. And I was very honest with you when I'd get warnings about random people. I would come to you and say, look, this is who I'm being warned about. And chances are, a lot of the times I was like, they're saying this, but they're not showing proof. So just keep your eyes open.
But nonsense on live the other day, you did say, Roseanne, I'm sorry, you were telling the truth.
I did.
Was lying. You did.
And here's the thing, I agree with that statement.
Yes.
Roseanne said from the beginning that your whole purpose was to get your own YouTube channel. She could not show proof of that. So I was like, absolutely not. Flavor wouldn't do that. And then boom, here you are with the channel. So it was like, well, shit, Roseanne was being honest when she said that. She didn't have no proof of it. So we couldn't stand behind that at that time.
But that wasn't my agenda. There's never been my agenda. My agenda was to come on here and try to stop what was going on with the Von McCray situation. Then I got tied in with Michelle, and she started lying about every little thing that she could about me. That's what made me get my own platform so I could speak about what she was lying to me about. I never came into this wanting to get a YouTube channel.
So
that was not the case.
I'm just speaking on the screenshots from your chat was showing that you wanted to start a channel with them, with the Dono girls, right? And again, it doesn't really matter. Even if that's what you started out to do or didn't start out to do, right? The truth is, and the fact is, Roseanne said that was gonna happen, and it happened. So when we said, Roseanne, there's no way, you're lying, we were wrong.
But you said, Roseanne said a lot of things about me, not just starting a YouTube channel. You said that everything Roseanne said about me was the truth.
I don't think she said everything.
No,
I'm pretty sure she said there's a lot of stuff that Roseanne said that turned out to be the truth.
But I still said there was lies on both parts. Like, and that I don't even know. Here's the point that I don't know what your guys' issues were in your group. Granted, I can look and see but I don't care. Flava, that's here nor there. What you guys had going on in your chats personally, all of that stuff. The only reason that this even, like, I wanted to address this head on is because now we've got another person, once again, Erica, who is involved in this, that is going to, her target was me because, and you can see this, I put it all in videos, all of her screenshots with every interaction I've had with her is out there. And you know this, we've talked about her before, me and you have. And then she sees an opportunity that maybe there's, me and you are on the outs, or what they think is the outs, when I didn't even know there was a problem at first. Like, I thought Molly was in your Patreon. So where does she come? She comes swooping into your chat and says, oh, look, I'm going to email. And she does it to everybody. And she's not the only one that does it. But then what happens? Then you have brought her on, and she spread all this misinformation about 3 random strangers who potentially, one of them, especially depending on, could, who knows what could happen from that. Then she bashed to use your platform to bring in another entirely different group of people that she's had issues with for years. And as soon as you see the light and try to pull back, she'll do the same thing to you. It's historical. She does it to everybody. And that's why I tried to get ahead of it before it even happened months ago, because it's always been a disaster. I don't want any harm to you, let alone anybody else. I hope your channel is successful. And I've always said, I'll support any of you guys. I was hoping one of you guys would, a long time ago. And I stand by that. I
appreciate that nonsense. But my thing is, I'm not a little girl. I know Molly's mind games. I know everything she has tried to do. Trust me, I'm grown. I can handle Molly and her shit that she try to come with. That's not
Molly. I'm talking about Erica. I'm talking about Erica.
Erica, her too. Ask Erica, because I cut her off yesterday. I told her you take this somewhere else. I ain't the person. I'm not the person for this. I'm not.
But the video's still up. You still have a alleged P on your profile talking about stuff that has not. I've never.
But alleged, alleged. Like I said, I don't know nothing about this man. I don't know nothing about him. So you saying he's alleged? I mean, if you can show me proof of what this man done, I won't have a problem taking it down.
Yeah, there's pages over on Facebook that I've tried to tell you guys all this. I've never had interaction with him.
To me, send it directly to me, because I don't know.
Well, one of you guys in the chat that know about him send me a link so I can send it to Flavor, because I don't follow anything
Wait,
with.
Flava, are you a mod for Justin?
No. See, that's what I'm talking about. People get on here and they lie.
Yeah,
They
I
make
don't like,
lies.
unless you got a screenshot to back that up, please don't be in here like, again, we're trying to talk about this to actually
What did
get
I
a
try to
better
do?
understanding and to be able to move forward.
See, that's what I'm saying. Nonsense. Not people in the chat create so many problems.
So many.
Just
That's why I don't even agree. Like usually, like here's the thing: they don't want us to work it out and talk it out and be
Right.
okay and keep it moving. They don't want that because they want to. Here's Molly's goal, and you've known this all.
Yes.
You have
that
talked
you
about
got a
this.
screenshot. Please, can we see this screenshot?
Which one?
Kathy P said she got a screenshot.
Yeah, Kathy
That
P, you can send it to the page.
I'm a
That's
mod for Justin. I ain't even commented on any one of Justin's live, and I can't even tell you the last time.
See, and who like this is going to be.
yeah.
Anyways,
You know, at the end of the day, here's my thing. I we learned. Well,
thank
I'm
you.
not gonna say we. uh, It's very dangerous to repeat what you have heard from somebody else. That is a very dangerous thing. So just like it, and I'm gonna call out our own chat because Kathy, you're part of our chat, you know. But just like it's dangerous for people to repeat those people's names in the chat while referencing us that were repeated by Eric on that live, it's dangerous for you to accuse Flava of something that she may not have done or may not be a part of. So it's dangerous no matter what side. Wrong is wrong and right is right. So please, like I really, if you don't know, you know, if you don't know something for a fact or you haven't already sent your proof before you make your statement, please like just avoid that. If you're here from Flava and you got proof of something else that you want to send to Flava so she can, you know, discuss that and show that, then do that. Like it's totally nobody here. Here's the thing. So I just again, people are like, I don't even know why Flava's answering to you. Flava doesn't have to answer to shit to us. What
Well,
people don't understand is, and Flava, you know, disagree if you need to, but we've been cool this whole time. We're
Yes, we
not friends.
have.
I wouldn't say we're friends per se because we don't really know each other personally like that. But we've been cool from since what the end of July, or I mean,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, the beginning of July, mid July, something like that, right? We've
Yep.
been cool. I don't have even to this day, to this moment. I don't got no beef with you, and that I know of you don't have no beef with me. So having this conversation was necessary. We tried to do it privately. You didn't respond. That's fine. Nonsense again. I'll say it again. Had her insane moment.
yep, I
Went
did. I
crazy on
admit
the
it.
internet. Didn't post any receipts, any of that stuff. Spoke, you know, spoke what I'll say out the side of her neck is what we
Out
say.
my ass.
Whatever.
Out my
She
ass.
did
I'll
that,
say it.
and it threw gasoline on the fire. However, let's look at it. Every page that normally would be discussing something else is discussing this. Like, literally, if you look back at every piece of drama you've seen over the last 4 days, every piece of it, if you look back, and they're all different situations, different people, all that, they all have one common denominator at their root, and that is Molly.
It is.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry to anybody who disagrees that, and I'm okay with that. However, Molly was connected to Michelle. Molly went on Diane. You know, Molly was
I
connected
heard
with
about that.
what we were doing. Molly did, you know, like Molly has a past with Science Girl. Molly has a past with Makeup Mobster. If you look at all these different people, which Makeup Mobster hasn't been around, I don't know where she is, but you know, Molly, I believe has, and I can't speak on it because I don't know enough about it. I just was watching a little bit yesterday, but Molly has a past with, you know, with the way she did Jenny Jen and her group,
Mm-hmm.
right? Molly has a past with all these single people. So any live moving forward from here on out that doesn't discuss the actual movement, the actual doing something right, the actual anything, right? Is allowing her to sit back and laugh at us.
Yep. She's
So
laughing
that's
right.
the reason why this type of live was necessary. It couldn't be done privately, but it was necessary.
Yeah, it was. And Solo, what you thinking that people gonna go live and start stirring it again? No. Once me and nonsense and none you get through talking here, that's it on it. Quit creating, want to create drama, because
Here's
it's
Yeah.
the thing with
not gonna give you what you want.
what you guys don't realize is Flava and I have always been very like, this is straightforward. This little here hubbub between all of us ain't gonna keep going. You aren't gonna keep building it. It's we're putting it to bed, and whether you guys like it or not, that's totally on you.
Exactly.
I want to discuss, me and Flava, what she was upset with me for and what I was upset with her for and the things I don't get down with. And that's it. We're putting it to bed. You guys have given a lady with, and if you guys are chatting with her, unfortunately with Erica, you will see in time. Flava's smart enough to know that she will do her research and get the facts. I have full confidence that she will. And once she sees that, the live will be removed. And I know she will do that. He's not about to try and put my family in danger.
No,
Or
I would never do that. I would never do that. Just like I would never give nobody, even if I knew, I would not nonsense. I think you know better than that.
I
I
did
would
not think
not.
you would, but I was laughing because that was exactly Molly's setup. And here it is, all these Patreons, all these people in the back end that are in your inbox, in my inbox, riling shit up, doing all this stuff. And at the same time, we came into this with one thing, was the
Yep.
facts. And I get where you are upset and why you have done what you've done with Michelle. I've told you that all along. I don't agree with what she did to you, throwing you under there. I just can't. I can't with her at all. Period. Over here, I can't because we're never going to get anywhere. So I respect your decision there to do whatever you want, but for me, I just have to keep it moving with that.
Yeah, cause she been taking that whole thing that, oh, they just want to see me S myself. They just want to see my S myself. That's all she been hollering to every creator. Now y'all just want to see me do this. Y'all just want to see me do that, and
He's
it's ridiculous.
But here's the thing. I mean, anybody who thinks that there's some sanity there, like at the end of the day, there can't be. So anything anybody says is going to be repeated with its
Mm-hmm.
own twist and its
I
own
know.
turns and whatever, right? So again, you have every single person has their right as a content creator to do their own thing, right? So I'm not doubting that at all. And Miss Monroe, I just want to let you know, I 100% agree with you. Katie Joy is as bad as Molly. But right now, Katie Joy is not the reason why all these pages are funking.
what?
That's the reason why I'm addressing Molly. Me personally, I don't hate Molly. I really truly don't. I hate her behaviors. That's the difference. I
Mm-hmm.
can think she's an okay person and still hate her behaviors. Those two can exist simultaneously. But Katie ain't no different. And we've said that time and time again, but people want to hear what they want to hear. But this isn't about her right now because she had nothing to do with this situation.
Y'all, you gotta stop. We gotta stop reading the comments because everybody is saying random shit out the side of their asses. And at the end of the day, none of them know 99% of the things that we do. And that's okay. Like, but the big connection piece here is it always has one common factor. I
Mm-hmm.
have nothing to do with seeing your channel. I don't want that for you. And that's why, like, the Erica,
Yeah.
she's just causing more chaos than it's needed for everybody. And there's, like I said, you're not the only one that took this stuff and ran with it. Molly's been doing it for months, and we've known that Molly was getting information from Erica because it's all out there. Like, she does it all. There's a whole lot.
And I have no need or want to, because I went around during that time when she's
Yeah.
saying all this stuff went on. So that has nothing to do with me, and I will not be entertaining any of it. I will not. And as far as what Michelle trying to send you to her in your inbox nonsense is, when she got on her live the other night and
Oh yeah.
said that Flavor is the mastermind, that she is the mole for everybody. She has this thing and saying with a finger that I have, and I have everybody's information nonsense. Like I said, if she talked to nonsense, nonsense will tell her that nonsense has never emailed me about anything. So she's saying that's how I'm getting everybody's information, from their email or whatever. But I got on my live and I was so tickled, I almost fell out the bed laughing when she said I was a mole, like I'm in this whole secret society, Illuminati type group.
Nobody said. That's why I was like, a secret society. Who in the world?
I didn't even
I
know she was
said, Lord,
I
Flavor,
can't watch
no.
her. Don't worry. That's why I made the post the other day, because I just kept getting clips being sent that, oh, nonsense is going to dox so and so for me. And I got this information. I've never talked to her. And that's why I told you in the inbox, I was like, hold on, let me check just to make sure. But I checked my email high and low. I've never had a conversation with Michelle, nor do I intend to. Period. I want nothing to do with that. And it won't. I won't
Because
touch
you
it.
have a whole nother headache going on.
But
Serious.
she does that, and it's intentional, and it's always been. That's why I was, anyways. And I apologize for not posting the proof and why I was upset in the get-go, but we're here. It's what it is. I hope. Do you have any other questions or anything that you want to clear up?
Can I ask one thing, Flava?
Mm.
So Happy Girl had a good point. She said, why is it okay for others to be accused of being nonsense? Why can't you address that and correct it? People are being affected by that. So
Who is?
yesterday during the live, it was Erica. It wasn't you, but it was your platform, right? So here I'm just saying. So Erica made accusations that nonsense, myself and Bluntessa are other people who we are not. We don't have some of them. I had to go Google their names and look them up because I didn't even know who they were originally.
Yeah,
And
I sent Amethyst a picture yesterday because that's who um Erica was trying to say it was, but I wasn't gonna post a picture on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wanted
Wait,
her
should I
to
just say
you.
that person in that photo
It
is
was
me?
you.
it's
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what she
That's
was
So
trying to say is you.
here's my request. So those names that were given out, can we just clarify? There has been no proof shown to you that they are
No,
us.
no proof.
Okay. Also, and I don't have a problem sending you a picture of my leg or my skin to show you I'm a brown lady. I ain't no, no offense. I just not know, I'm not a 50-year-old white lady. Don't put me in that basket. I'm not that old.
I'm the basic bitch over here, okay? We can say
But
that.
I so my request though is there was information that was given out on your live that has put other people involved in this mix. And even though it wasn't you who put it out, it was your platform. And so what they're asking in the comments right now is, can you clarify, or can you say, leave those people alone? That was a mistake and we're moving on from there.
Yes, it was a mistake, and we are moving on. And there was no proof shown that y'all are any of these people. So yeah, just leave that to rest. And I'm through with that whole situation with Eric. I can't, like I cannot soak up my time in my mental space in my head to be trying to figure out something that has nothing to do with me. Nothing.
This is all, I mean, it's all just a game. It all is just a fucking game. And
Yeah, it
real
is.
life stuff, like trying to get that stuff, they were just trying to amp you up and pull you in further, in my opinion. That's what Erica kind of does. And she puts out a bunch of information. This is what she did to me before on multiple, and she'll talk to you on multiple different profiles at the same time. Like, it gets really confusing and really messy. And I'm more afraid of, again, if I I don't know what going into my real life and all of that is going to do for anybody. I don't really understand that. But if that's what's necessary to make some of you feel better, go for it. But at the end of the day, that doesn't change anything. And I don't like it done to anybody. I would say the same thing if somebody was doing it to Flava. I would say, what the fuck? That is so fucked up. I
Yeah.
I don't get
Yeah.
down with that, period, on any points of it. So the fact that I upset somebody and the first thing they do is go to multiple different platforms who read it out loud, chummy, oh yeah, put it all out there, and here we are.
Yeah.
And
And
most
can I speak on bombshell? Because I see a lot of people in the comments saying something about bombshell. Just like with anybody, and about people's past stuff. Bombshell says she turned. I said bomb sense. Bombshell says she's turning over a new leaf. She's not trying to do that on her channel. So that's why. I mean, I consider me and Bombshell, we talk on a daily or whatever, and I just don't want to take other people's experiences off of what they've had with somebody and apply it to my everyday
fair.
life.
That's totally
Fair
fair.
enough.
And here for me, because this is my page, let me say this. I don't know much about her, but again, some of the chaos, and a lot of these are her followers in here trying to get me and you to continue to go back and forth. And that's totally okay. Or maybe they're your followers. I don't know. They're new people here, but I don't care. She's a part of a different community. And I'm trying, I made a mistake and I admit it. I should have posted the proof of why I was upset before I even talked about it. So I was very clear on that. And I've learned from that. Going forward, I want to put this to bed because I don't want you to sit here all Thanksgiving, or me, and like petty bullshit in our inboxes all Thanksgiving going,
Yeah.
oh, so-and-so said this, because 99% of it we know is bullshit anyways.
Yep. Because it really was bothering me. It was this whole incident or whatever. But like I said, I'm glad that we could get on here and talk it out. Because my feelings it was somebody that I hadn't been talking to almost on a daily basis in the past. I probably would blew it off. I wouldn't care, but I did when it came to you because I considered us as at least cool with each other.
I still, like, that's what was so confusing to me about all of this shit all along. I never had drama with you or
Right.
any of this, like any of your group whatsoever. I'm seeing a lot of comments in the, why did you block her? Why did you, why'd you call her a tragedy pimp?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
That wasn't nobody else. That was me. That wasn't nonsense, for the record. And if you have questions, you can absolutely watch the live on Savage's page last night. Thank you. And if people want to give her a second chance, good for you. I'm only speaking for myself. That's it. And that's all.
And I just I don't like drama like that. And I'm not about, this is a never, and Flava I think you can attest for this. I've never been about like the creators themselves. I have one mission, and it's what Molly and the others have done in this story and how they continue to make such a mess out of that. I don't care about the creator drama. I don't even know who a lot of these people are still. And I do that on purpose because I want to keep focus on what's important. And to me is they have used a man's story who is still in a coma since May 23rd, and they have continued to profit off of a tragedy. And it's
Still.
not the first time, it's continued. It's a repeat behavior that needs to be shut down. And this right here, the chaos that she can cause all the other places, all the communities going at each other, everybody making it a personal creator versus creator thing, distracts from the fact that here she is trying to get away scot-free. And what is she going to do? She'll pivot right on to the next one. And it's just a repeat.
Nonsense. Can you talk about Bluntessa sent a message and asked, can we please address the fact that apparently people are saying that you have told them Penelope's information for them to dox Penelope?
Who said that?
So Amethyst is asking for you to clarify if you did that.
I've never given Michelle any information on any person whatsoever. Not whatsoever. And I'd never given Penelope's information for people to dox Penelope. That is,
I don't think she would even give it to Michelle because Michelle is reckless.
Hell no.
Nonsense wouldn't be that crazy to give anything to Michelle.
I've never even given it to Flava, have I?
No.
I didn't think I didn't think I did. But you never know. I'm being said I've done a lot of things that I'm like, wait. But no, I've never given it. Why? And that's why I made a post. Like, I'm not out here. I've never given her information on any of these people. Half the people she's claiming that she's getting information on, I don't even watch.
Exactly, Dawson.
It's just everything when our past lives is nonsense. Said this nonsense, told me this nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, though. Y'all have proven time and time again she's a liar. Yep. So why y'all surprised? Why would anything that comes out and no offense, but why would anything that come out of her mouth then have merit? Oh, right. She said this. Oh, that means this is the truth. This is the one time she telling the truth is about nonsense. Really?
I don't believe nothing she says. Nothing.
Yeah. Anyways, all right.
Yeah, she's gonna continue. She does it. This is what she does, though. She uses whoever, like, I won't mess with her at all. And I think, anybody to that level of unstableness should not be. But here nor there. That's not my opinion, or that's my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
not what everybody else needs to do. But she's going to continue to do that. So,
Yeah.
that's be it very upfront. Everything I say to her is out front. I keep getting messages over and over again. Please don't. I've never talked to her.
She's lying, Snozzberry. She's lying. She's
Tell her,
lying.
show the proof. Show the proof.
She's lying. As always.
Yes. Never spoken to her one time.
Because she just said on a live, I sit back and I tell these creators this and I tell these creators that. And I sit back and I laugh about it. Like I said, people want everybody to leave Michelle alone, but you cannot even be talking about Michelle in your chat and she running in grabbing a link. You can't leave somebody alone that keeps doing that. But yeah. I understand.
She did what she did, and it's like how she brought in Science Girl. It's how she brings in you. All of it. It's this revolving thing, and that's why a lot of these people, just like with Erica, I will not address it in the inbox. It's all out front or nothing at all, because that's the way you have to be. And unfortunately, they're not going to stop. She is, there's so many things I can't even address. That's why I said yesterday, I can't even address what was said, because it's not even about anything to do with me. Erica is using these pages and platforms to spread her hate that she's had for other groups on Facebook, which I knew who Erica was years ago. I've never interacted with her. I had heard her name, saw how she maneuvered, and stayed away on purpose. And that's what I continue to do. Everything with her is out front too.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, that's a dead situation with Eric. I'm not, I don't even have the time or patience to go into all that. Yeah. So I will not be going there. That's a dead issue.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And I don't know. It's just, I can't, all this drama is so counterproductive to what actually needs addressed. And that is the facts of what continues to happen to these tragedies and the victims of these tragedies. That's my focus. What you guys all do elsewise, not my business.
Yeah. But no, I said thank you for allowing me to come up. I know I was a little heated at first, but it's just because I felt that I was closer, to you, and my feelings got involved. That's why.
I get it. That's why I was hurt. And I was hurt when I got those screenshots. That's why I did the stupid live talking out my ass. I did the same thing, Flava. I did the same thing. So we both.
It's all good. It's all forgotten. Put it behind us and move forward. Because people would love to see us going at each other next day and squashing the beef and
look at them
moving past it.
They're not happy with this, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna mess with Flava. Like, Flava has always been Flava to me. Like, we've never had beef, drama, none of it. I don't. And Flava, if you have questions, will I take the live down? Oh, the one from Sunday when I walked out my ass. I don't dirty delete. That is one thing I don't do. But if that would be, if you want, maybe we should just both take them down.
I mean, it's up to you. We could leave it up for a learning experience to show where we came from, or we could take it down and just put it all behind us. It doesn't matter.
What do you think is the best decision? Do you think I think maybe both of us taking them down and just squashing it, because then it doesn't give people more all of this stuff. I'm good with whatever you think. I don't care.
Yeah, we can do that.
Math about Flava. I was, oh God. See? Flava, I'm gonna right to your face, okay? Shit. I talk shit right to your face. I mean, come on, we're not going to. Yeah. Maybe we should decide. I don't know what we want to do there. I don't care.
It don't matter. We can remove, both of us can remove it, and it's just mud under the rug. I mean, if you want to, it's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm not even upset. Like, I'm not mad, and that's why I'm not mad at you.
Okay. I'm not either. I was more hurt. It wasn't anger. It wasn't anger. Like I want to do something to hurt. No, I was hurt.
Transparency is what I stand for, and I think we leave them both. Oh, everybody is being like, we'll decide. I will inbox you, and we will talk between us and decide. Flava, don't remove yours until after I watch it. Oh shit, the bed. this is
Oh goodness.
it's crazy. But at the end of the day, we agree that there's so much distraction because
Mm-hmm.
common factors, and that is the goal, is to stop people exploiting these tragedies and these families going through tragedies.
Right. Exactly.
So here nor there, it is what it is. I'm glad you came up. Thank you for coming up. I'm sorry I didn't come up yesterday on your panel. I was at the nail salon and didn't even know it was popping off. And then I didn't, because I would have lost my shit, because like I said, I've never even talked to these people. So
Yep. Yep. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go get started on my dress and cleaning my chitterlings.
okay, I've never even had those. Are they good?
You have to know what you're doing. You have to clean them properly and you have to cook them properly. You can fry them or you can boil them. It
Oh,
all depends.
I learned so much yesterday when we were talking about food, about different things that people eat. I was like, oh, that's kind of gross. But then some of it, I was like, oh, that kind of sounds good. There's a lot of stuff. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'll inbox you. And
Okay.
if you have questions, if this continues, because I will, and I know that I'll send you the links that are sent to me about the other person too.
Okay.
Oh, Amethyst is coming to your house for dinner.
Come on, Amethyst girl.
Yes, let's take him down. Let's take him down.
All
Fuck it.
right.
Take him
Good
down.
deal. Good deal. We'll do that.
Then
See,
we cannot continue to
picking. Yeah.
This is
Cause.
between us,
Mm-hmm.
not for
Yep.
anybody else.
Yep.
I'm
But
sorry that I was upset with you when you came up to, and I was like,
yeah, look, we get a little feisty now.
I don't either. Usually, you know that I'm usually really passive. I don't.
But it's should let y'all know that me and Nonsense did have some sort of relationship. We have some type of relationship to where we took this situation too hard, you guys.
Yeah.
We did.
And you can see too, here's the other thing, like we've been doing the same thing for months. And it gets frustrating when you watch MGL and her misinformation cronies continue the same thing and people believe it and they buy into it. And it gets really frustrating. The emotions get the best of us. We're all human. Everybody has those days. So it's going to happen, but we try to handle it out front. So
yeah, and I will make sure like the other creators like Snozberry and the Amber Channel and Jenny Jen, because Jenny Jen is supposed to be doing a live Saturday and Erica's supposed to come up on panel and speak. But I will reach out to them and let them know as far as that situation goes and ask them to reach out to you personally. You know what I'm saying?
and here's the thing, they can do, as again, I'm not the police out here, but what she's doing is using their platform to spread and disparage another group of people that are not even involved with me or like anything to do with Nonsense, Contessa, any of my mission with Molly. All of my interaction with her has already been put out and it was ended. From there on, anything that I put out is usually just like a weekly roundup of where she is so I can avoid it. And then her tagging me and stuff. Otherwise, I don't have a lot of knowledge on her past, but I can point you in the right directions because they've been saying it for years. They've been talking about it. She's got real people that are really hurt by some of the things she's done. And that's all she's doing is panel hopping. And she has to find a group to spread this against them. So,
and as far as and I will be speaking with Nas and the Amber, Nas, the Amber Channel, and everybody else.
Nas,
As Michelle telling people that you have spoken with her, because Nonsense has told everyone she has not spoken to Michelle, but she has been telling a lot of people this, and it has been making some of the creators mad. So I will.
oh, absolutely. I can see
I'll
that.
reach out to them as well about that nonsense.
And anybody, if she's telling you that and you believe her still, please ask her to show the proof, the full on proof. Because again, I have checked my Gmail. I have checked my inbox thoroughly. Flava and me were talking the other day and I was like, hold on, let me go verify just to make sure. She sent me the profile that she normally, nothing. I've never, and I thought maybe I had spoken to her once to check on her, but that wasn't even her that it was.
So,
yeah. All right.
All right. Well, you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll probably go live later on when I get to start putting my dressing and stuff together, because I was gonna do a little cooking live.
I want to see it. What are chitterlings?
Yes, chitterlings.
See, I don't. Yeah, Tony, that's what I'm saying. Or toys. If you guys do believe her, make her show you proof, because if she's talking to me, it's not me. Like, I don't know who she's talking to, but it's 100% not me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and here's the thing. If that was the case, that she had all this information, it would have been put out there. She's reckless. It would have been put everywhere, and people's lives would have been touched. And I don't get down like that. 2 wrongs will never make a right.
Exactly.
Okay. We leave this one up, take the other ones down.
All right. I will get on it.
And I will inbox you in a little bit.
Okay. Thanks, you guys. Talk to you later.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
You too.
Well, I'm going to come back for the press conference in a little bit on the Idaho 4. But until then, we are out.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait. I guess I could say the normal, typical, and I'm not going to do the awkward goodbye, because I saw videos of the Midwest goodbye, and it is really what I do. But with that said, thank you again for everybody joining in and being here for our upfront discussion. Thank you again, Flava. Thank you, Nunya, for coming up. Thank you, mods in the chat, for handling everything as you did. We move on. Happy Thanksgiving. Contessa over and out.